we're gonna prep some. Wait, why is there two different musics? Is this all just the same music? Hold on. They had two tracks overlaying each other? Ugh. Yeah, great. Anyways, so if my brain can keep track of these two background songs playing over each other, because it's a bad mix. All right, Fate's Undecided, Mythic Odyssey, Endgame. They're in the middle of fighting the Fates. It's a big deal. Here's the problem. They have stepped all over the loom, the thing that weaves the universe. So, I was kind of waiting for them to do something so atrocious and so terrible that Thylea had no choice but to send in the big guns. So that is to say the Furies. So it's not a great situation because they're going to be running on fumes at the end of their battle against Arasta, who is the manifestation of the three fates. I don't really care, I guess. I don't know. Like you get what you get, I guess. So if the fates roll up and are like, cool, this is inappropriate what you have done here, then that's that. So what I'm gonna do is the fates won't show up immediately. Thylea is gonna like hem and haw about whether or not she should send the fates. Send the Furies after the party for destroying the loom. That should give them enough time to do a 10-minute heroic short rest. And that's all they're gonna have. So that's the situation there. Now it ain't looking too good as of last week. Let's go over to the Cave of the Fates. Here we go. All right. This battle has been waging all over the map. Now somebody is a whale. This loom has just been busted up and broken. Fate is essentially undecided for everybody moving forward. So we need to figure out if there can be consequences for that happening. So one of the consequences that would be a real kick in the balls would be if dice can no longer be re-rolled. Because, you know, that is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like that's it. Dice can't be re-rolled anymore. What would inspiration do if it stopped working because of the loom? Like, we would have to find some other thing that inspiration could be used to do. But to shut down the modification of dice, which is to say, I guess the adjusting of fate could be a thing. It feels counterintuitive to fate because fate is saying that like things are set and they cannot be changed. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how best to handle it. I also feel like Arasta is a little boring as a stat block. She's like definitely bringing the damage, and she's like stealing their memories and stuff like that. That's cool. But as far as like the most interesting fight they've had, I don't know if she's anywhere close to that. This mythic ability Armor of Spiders, it was a little nuts, to be honest. Then there's the whole like call on luck elementals thing, which I didn't have the luck elementals anymore. I don't even know what happened to them. So I just had her like summoning spiders and then like embiggening the spiders, which was kind of neat. And it was also like a waste of action economy in my opinion, which was good because she was already really giving it to him pretty hard. I feel like her claws compared to her bite weren't very good, so I sort of made the decision on the fly that she just got a ton of claw attacks with her multi-attack, and then she would just use her legendary action to bite. The stealing of like fate and all that, or luck, I thought that was a cool mechanic. I feel like she could have done more. She could have had like a ton of silvery barbs would have been pretty good for her to keep using in the battle to like force rerolls, but she was already getting luck points left and right, so I don't know. I didn't want to pay silvery barbs any respect at all, even though it would probably have been an appropriate thing to give her. Just at will silvery barbs would have been pretty sick. Oh well. Let's see. Overall, with her vulnerability to psychic damage and Julian actually showing up tonight, no, I'm just kidding, he was out of the country. She might be defeated. Like, I think they'll be fine. I don't know about fine. They're pretty beat up. They're in pretty bad shape. Sibo's down. Versi's down. Let's see. Julian is going to be at full. Andronikos got turned into a whale to keep him alive. Oh, Sibo's not down. Sibo's in 1 hit point, and he just turned Julian into a whale, so it's important that Sibo stay at 1 hit point. Alright, and Maya's around here somewhere. Alright, Maya ran around the corner. Alright, but her miniature's all janked up. I don't know if we could fix her miniature or not here. Hold on. There we go. Cool. Nope, it's still... There it goes. Alright. We mentioned that Kentamane's mad, but I don't know if Kentamane's actually going to show up. I don't think Kentamane's going to show up. So, couple of things that we need to figure out. One, I got to get my notes open. So let's do that real quick. Let's go to Mythic. This is Far Future? Or is this Mythic Endgame? What now? That's kind of where we're at. So we'll do this. Oops. Excuse me. Alright. And we'll go to view 125%. Okay. So the fates of Thylea have given into selfish corruption, must be stopped. Anomalies of fate. As such, they have to devour, defeat fate, and solve. This is further complicated by the nature of the world and the origins of the fates. Alright, mission, go back in time, and defeat the fates. Alright, but then they are going to have the Furies losing it. I think the Furies are going to lose it right about now, which means they're going to have back-to-back milestones. We could move the milestone to saving Kyra instead. There we go. So I'll take that down to here. All right. So that takes care of that. And we've got Broken Loom. Broken Loom. What happens now? Alright, so I'm going to put the threads of fate are too strong to be severed by anything besides the iron shears of the matron. Okay. However, comma, not to distract, but please mention Sam is running Blades in the Dark during announcements tonight. Thanks. Okay. I will, so that you can hear it, Scottrick. You, the only viewer of Mythic Odyssey. I will try to remember. I probably won't remember, but I will try to remember, so that you can hear your own words said back to you again. All right, let's see. Threads of Fair too strong to be severed by anything besides the iron shears of the matron. However, this did not prevent the threads from becoming tangled up in unforeseen and irreparable ways. That's a word, right? Oh. In unforeseen and let's see. Not prevent the threads from becoming tangled up in unforeseen and unfixable. God, English, you're really letting me down here. Unfixable, is that an English word? Unfixable ways. I hate that. There's not a better word for unfixable? Oh my god. Hold on. What is a better word for unfixable in reference to threads? A more precise word would be irreparable. Damn. A better word would be fucked up. Oh well. English. Here you go. Irreparable ways. Okay, great. So here's the situation. I don't even feel like typing it, so I'm just gonna explain. I want to explain to the robot. I don't know if I can do that with the website version. I think I have to actually write it out. Oh, it's terrible. Okay. All right. In the world of Thylea, the three fates. Oh my god. The three fates use a magical loom to weave the tapestry of fate, comma. The threads of the tapestry represent the many. No, not the many. Represent all of the gods, animals, and mortals of the world, and how they interact, and what destinies they share, and how their lives will play out. Unfortunately, a large titan stepped on the loom and broke it many times during a pitched battle. Alright, so I'm going to put the threads of fate are too strong to be severed by anything besides the iron shears of the matron. Matron fate. However, this did not prevent the threads from being tangled up in unforeseen and irreparable ways. Okay. What are some story consequences that would happen to the world and its people as a result of this calamity? Question mark. What are some cool 5e D&D mechanics we could use to represent fate being broken and the threads being tangled for the rest of our campaign? Question mark. Is there a way to repair the loom? If so, how long would it take? Question mark. All right, here we go. Story consequences of the broken loom. Destinies altered. Key characters in your campaign might find their fates dramatically shifted. Heroes destined for greatness could find themselves stumbling into misfortune, while notorious villains might stumble upon redemption or greater power unexpectedly. Whoo, buddy. Okay, so... oh, man, hear me out. Oh, shit. All right, I kind of want to post this up here in the outlaw or in the Discord. Okay. So here, hear me out, comma. Mythic broke the Fates loom. What if one of the consequences of this, comma, was that Sidon has a change of heart. Seeing how hard the people fight to protect their king, their lands, and their false gods, he sees for the first time their strength. And in that, his ire and thirst for revenge are cooled, or quelled. But then Lutheria kills him anyways. That'd be pretty sick. That's like a nice... right? Like, I kind of like that. Alright. I mean, that's definitely redemption. You know what I mean? Like... I'm into it. Okay. Godly disputes. As the gods' threads tangle, their relationships... Whoa, we're ahead of the curve here. The relationships and alliances could shift, leading to new conflicts or unexpected truces. This could alter religious dynamics, with clerics experiencing changes in their powers or doctrines. Okay. Natural disorder. The natural order might start behaving unpredictably. Seasons could change erratically. Animals might behave unusually, and plants could grow in strange patterns or places. Magical fluxes. Magic could become unstable. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, my God. They fuck up magic. Ah, damn. Oh, wow. Guys, come on. I mean, the Outlaws shouldn't have all the fun. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Okay. Rise of new powers. With fate disrupted, individuals or groups previously deemed insignificant might rise to power, sensing the opportunity in chaos. Conversely, established powers might struggle to maintain control. Move up the Eregia Civil War. Oh my goodness. Well, Scottrick, I would. Alright, so here we go. Sidon. Change of heart. Lucy kills him anyways. Alright. Let's see. Magic is fucked. Wild magic surges 24/7. Alright, we'll need to make sure that table's working. Ha-cha. Let me see. Are you working, table? You are. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's gonna be great. Alright, what else is wrong? Magic is fucked. Change of heart. Oh. Eresian Civil War moved up. Oh, shit! Okay, hold on. Carpathos, the Wolf Lord released from his prison. Oh my god, it's getting so stupid. Alright, I love this. Alright, what else we got? People falling in and out of love. This could be good. Okay. Alright. Princess Honora falls in love with a person the party despises. Alright, good. Okay. Yeah, I'm into it. Oh, shit. What about this? Okay. Instead of Halcyon killing Yala, ... she kills Corinna. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Natural disorder. Magical fluxes. Magic could not become could become unstable. Rising powers. Prophecies nullified, obviously. Prophecies and foretellings might cease to be reliable, leading to widespread uncertainty and paranoia. Alright, D&D mechanics to represent this wild magic, of course. Altered luck. Implement a system where players roll on a modified luck table for certain actions, affecting outcomes in unexpected ways. Oh my god. Alright. Unstable luck. Oh man. This group is so fucked. Man, love that. Okay. I mean, gosh, I hope they can pull through this one. Man, I'm rooting for them. My boys. No. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I'm so worried. Alright, so let's see. Divine interventions. Adjust how clerical and paladin powers work, perhaps requiring a roll to see if their deity's powers behave as expected. Alright, that's pretty good. I mean, we're already fucking magic over pretty hard. I don't think we need to run. Fate tokens. Players earn fate tokens that can be used to reroll any dice roll, presenting their ability to momentarily untangle their own thread of fate. However, each use could have unintended consequences determined by the DM. Okay. Narrative choices. Give players key decisions that have amplified consequences, symbolizing their control over their own twisted fates. Ah, man. This is spice. Alright. Repairing the Loom of Fate. Repairing the Loom could be a central quest in your campaign. Not really, because I want to be done by the end of January. Since the threads cannot be cut and are tangled in complex ways, gathering mythical components, players must find rare items to repair the loom, such as the threads spun from the Golden Fleece, okay, wood from the World Tree, we know where both of those things are, and a drop of blood from each type of celestial being. That's a little bit trickier. Divine assistance. Players need to win the favor of multiple gods or mythical entities to bless and empower the loom's restoration. Journey to the underworld. That's already on the agenda. Perhaps a component or knowledge necessary for the repair lies in the underworld, requiring a perilous journey. Puzzle of Fate. The actual repair could involve a complex puzzle that needs to be solved, representing the untangling of the fates themselves. Alright, sounds like they could just leave that to the NPC fates that they choose to replace them, but they're going to have to work in the background to do that. Alright, so here's the thing. Fate is broken basically for the rest of the campaign unless the fates can get assistance from the most clever and orderly, thank you so much, creatures in existence. The Myrmidons. Oh man. This is beautiful. Okay. Ooh, curry. Perfection. Oh, let's see. Curry's so good. Okay. I'm gonna move it away from the fan though. Don't want it to get too cold too fast. Okay. Time frame. The time it would take to repair the loom could vary based on the quest complexity and the pace of the campaign. It could range several sessions to an entire campaign arc, depending on how central you want this event to be. These elements can provide depth to your campaign, turning what could be a mere background event into a pivotal driving force for story and character development. Absolutely. All right. I want to create a consequences of Tangled Fate table that players and NPCs must roll on every time they use a dice manipulation ability or feature. Basically, if they re-roll a die or use bardic inspiration or similar to modify a dice roll, they have to roll on this table. I want the table to be severely punishing. So much so that level 20 characters would be afraid to ever roll on it. Can you come up with 30 results for this table, including the 5e D&D mechanics that go with them? Alright, let's see what we got. Consequences of Tangled Fates. Whispers of Doom. Let's see. Go ahead and just grab all these. I did 30 because I know it's not going to have 30 good ones, so we need to at least get 20 of these bad boys out here, ideally. Okay. Let's grab this. Alright, go here. Consequences of Tangled Fate table. Whispers of Doom. You are cursed to hear ominous whispers. Disadvantage on all wisdom checks and saves for the next 24 hours. That's okay. That's fine. Fickle Fortune. Lose your next turn as fate steals your time. Holy shit. That's not even a mechanic. That's just like, go fuck yourself. Okay. So when your turn would come up in initiative, comma, it doesn't pass to the next person. All right, arcane. When you take initiative, no, when your turn in initiative, when your turn comes up in initiative, it doesn't, comma. Pass next person. Arcane Backlash. The nearest spellcaster, including you, takes 4d10 damage. Yikes. That's kind of weird. The nearest spellcaster, including you, takes 4d10 force damage. Not 100% on that one. Why don't we just say... Here we go. Arcane Backlash. You and one creature of your choice within 30 feet take 10d10 force damage. That seems good. Then you just cast shield, and you don't take any damage, and you feel like a total badass. Because, you know, shield's not a very strong spell, so it needs a... Wait, I think shield only protects you from magic missiles. Never mind. All right, drained fortitude. Lose half of your remaining hit points. Okay. Bewilderment. You are confused, as per the confusion spell, for 1d4 rounds. We'll put this is not a lingering effect. All right, that's fine. We'll do 1d4 plus 1 because we want it to be pretty bad. Let's see. Magic Famine. You cannot cast spells above the 3rd level for 1 hour. That's pretty fucking good. All right. Blind Fate. You are blinded for the next 24 hours. I mean, that's pretty bad for most people. All right. Deafened by the Cosmos. You are deafened permanently until cured by a magic effect, such as Lesser Restoration. I mean, it's deafened. We'll just get rid of it. Here we go. Boop. Cosmic Betrayal. Your next 3 attacks automatically miss. Like, forever? Alright, how about this? Cosmic Betrayal. Alright. Let's see. While in initiative, comma, if you succeed at a d20 check, comma, roll a d20 on an odd number, you actually failed. On an even number, you succeed. This effect will take point. Let's see. Alright. Once you have failed 3 times from this effect, it wears off. Damn. That way it's unpredictable. You know what I mean? You can just be like, oh, I guess I'll just attack the thin air a couple times. Ally's Bane. Random ally within 30 feet takes 3d8 psychic damage. Okay. So we'll put a secret tag on this one. And we'll put a secret tag on this one. There we go. Alright. Random ally within 30 feet takes 3d8 psychic damage. So instead, we'll put... the next time you take or deal damage, comma, the ally closest to you takes that amount of true damage instead. Nice. Gravity Flux. You're subjected to reverse gravity for 1d4 rounds. Let me see. Reverse gravity. 50-foot, 100-foot cylinder. All objects and creatures that aren't somehow anchored to the ground in the area fall upwards. Creature can make a dexterity saving throw to grab onto something. It's disruptive for sure. It's not too bad. I wouldn't say temporal displacement. You are aged 1d10 years. I don't think anybody fucking cares about aging at this point in the campaign. All right, so we'll put roll a d4. All right, on a roll Roll a d4. Okay, so 1, you are a baby. That sucks. 2, you are a child. 3, you are a teenager. 4, you are an adult. 5, you are an elder. 6, you are decrepit. I don't know how to spell decrepit. 30 minutes till game. Decrepit, pit, decrete, decrepit. Thank you. So roll a d6. Cool. All right. Infernal Pact. A minor devil is summoned and attacks you. Okay. We're gonna put fiendish incursion, and then we'll put a one-way gate opens. Fiends pour out. All right. Mystic Theft. Lose access to one random spell or ability for 24 hours. All right, that's pretty good. Ethereal Dislocation. You are transported to the ethereal plane for 1d4 rounds. That's not great. I mean, All right, that's the Nyx though. So we'll put Nyx. Sojourn. That's a word. All right. You are transported to the ethereal plane for, we'll put 1d4 plus 1 rounds. Okay. Binding chains. Magical chains bind you, rendering you restrained for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. Okay. Elemental explosion. An elemental burst occurs at your location, dealing 6d6. Damage type depends on the environment. To all in a 20-foot, all within 20-foot radius of you, comma, no save. Fun. Gift of Madness. Gain a random short-term madness. Okay, so let's see. Gain the madness status. It lasts until slain or greater restoration. That's fun. How about until reduced to 0 hit points? There we go. Unlucky Relic. A cursed item appears in your inventory. Let's see. One item in your inventory becomes cursed. Aura of Misfortune. All allies within 30 feet have disadvantage for their next attack roll. That's okay, I guess. Let's see. You and all allies within 30 feet gain misfortune. That's like super manageable. All right. Dark Whisper. Secrets you hold are revealed aloud for everyone nearby. You must so choose a secret. All now know. All right. Know it. There we go. Haunted by shadows. Shadowy figures haunt you, imposing disadvantage on all attack rolls for 1 hour. We'll just put you enter the bad luck spiral. There we go. Soul fracture. You lose a portion of your soul, reducing your maximum hit points by 10 until restored through wish. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Vengeful Spirit, a ghostly figure appears and targets you for attacks. I'm gonna put a ghostly figure follows you in the Nyx, comma. It looks for opportunities to sabotage you and your efforts. Alright, that's a secret. Time loop. Repeat your last action with potential negative effects. Okay. So we're gonna put redo. So we're gonna do secret on that. Time loop. Repeat your last action with potential negative effects. All right, and then we'll just craft it as we go. Reversed intentions. Your next helpful spell or ability harms instead of helping. That'll be another secret. Mark of the Void. Become targeted by an otherworldly entity, causing you to suffer nightmares that prevent restful sleep for 1d6 days. That's terrible. Echoes of the past. Relive a traumatic event, stunning you for 1d4 rounds. That's worse than missing your turn for a round. Holy shit. Fate's Reversal. Your alignment is temporarily reversed. I love that. For 1d4 days. Eclipse of Power. Lose access to all magical items' powers for 1d6 hours. Holy shit. Alright. Give me 3 more, but make these the most punishing so far. Ugh, man. Alright, Eternal Silence. You are struck mute permanently. This curse can only be lifted by a wish spell or divine intervention. While muted, you cannot cast spells that require verbal components, cannot communicate in any way. Forsaken by Fate, you lose all benefits from magical healing, and cannot regain hit points from spells or potions for like 7 days. And this curse makes you vulnerable to all damage types during its effect. And displace Destiny, you're banished to a random plane of existence. Returning... Well, I don't have time for that shit. We'll do Forsaken by Fate. That one seems pretty good. There we go. And if there's like a shitty one, we'll also keep this one a secret. They won't know it's happening until it's too late. Let's get rid of one that's kind of whatever. And we'll do Silence instead. Let's see. Bewilderment. You're confused. That one's not too bad. Alright, so we will just put Silence. Alright. You are silenced for 24 hours. That's terrible. Okay. Sweet. Well, that's fucking miserable. That's good. Cool. Alright, let's see. What else do we need? We got Wild Magic now. We've got Consequences of Tangled Fates. And then we've got to deal with the Furies and how pissed off the Furies are. Okay, so we're going to go to the Furies' lair. Alright, and these ladies all have their stat blocks here. It's great. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Furies. We're going to export. There we go. I feel like there should be a Furies layer action. Yeah, there we go. Scene Furies layer. Layer action. Furies layer action. Oh, it's in here. Alright, Fury Slayer action. Export. Okay. Drag this over to here. Alright, hide that. Okay, so we're going to go over here. I'm going to say, read over the attached JSON files to learn about the Furies and their layer actions. Let me know when you are done. All right. And grab those. I wonder if I can do this. I'm actually kind of curious. Read over the attached. I've reviewed the JSON files related to the Furies and the layer actions. All right, great. Okay. The theme of this fight is the Furies punish you for breaking the rules, comma, while also breaking the rules themselves, like corrupt cops. They delight in punishing players who use homebrew, especially A5E. Looking over their abilities and layer actions, can you help me find a way to make each fate feel unique while maintaining this overall theme? Question mark. Let's see. Alecto is the youngest and the most open-minded. She has a soft heart compared to her sisters, comma, and specializes in speed. Tisa Phone is the physically strongest and meanest of the sisters. She is cruel and delights in the suffering of mortals. And then finally, Megara is the leader. She is level-headed, comma, but choking on curry. Stubborn to a fault. All right. And go. To make each of the Furies distinct while maintaining the overarching theme of corrupted enforcers who relish punishing rule breakers, we can tailor their abilities, combat strategies, layer actions to reflect their individual personalities and specialties. Here's how you might consider differentiating each sister in your campaign. Alecto is the swift enforcer. Personally, role Alecto, being open-minded and relatively kinder, can be portrayed as somewhat conflicted about her role. She enforces the rules, but occasionally shows mercy, making her the most unpredictable of the sisters. Give her the unique abilities Speed of Judgment. Alecto can make an additional reaction and bonus action on each of her turns, representing her swift enforcement of the laws. This allows her to interrupt players' actions more frequently. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's crack this open. Add a feature. Speed of Judgment. New feature. Speed of Judgment. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, Merciful Strike. When Alecto hits a player with an attack, she can choose to deal non-lethal damage and instead impose a debuff or condition that hampers the player without causing harm. That's actually worse than dealing damage, Electo, but I like it. All right. So we'll add that, and that will go under new feature, Merciful Strike. Merciful Strike. There we go. All right, that's pretty sick. Cool. Layer action, quickened rules. Electo can accelerate the pace of certain layer effects, making environmental hazards or rule changes occur more rapidly, but she can also choose to delay effects that would harm players, showing her softer side. I like that. All right. Tisiphone, the cruel punisher. Tisiphone takes joy in the suffering of others, especially those she views as rule breakers. Her tactics and abilities should be the most brutal and direct. Be direct. Let's see. Agonizing Blow. Tisiphone attacks inflict lingering pain. Each hit applies a stackable debuff that causes additional psychic damage over time, simulating the lingering pain of her cruelty. Baby. Alright. I like that. So, under new feature, we will put Agonizing Blow. Alright. Every time a creature is damaged by Tisiphone, she applies a stack of this debuff. Okay. Whenever a creature takes damage from... Is this the right character sheet? Hold on. Tisiphone. Son of a bitch. Alright. Okay. Tisiphone. Here we go. New feature. Agonizing Blow. There we go. Description. Alright. Every time a creature is damaged by Tisiphone, she applies a stack of this debuff. Whenever a creature takes damage from Tisiphone, it takes psychic damage equal to the amount of this debuff. Alright. Beautiful. Save it. Close it. Alright. Go to settings. Go to configure settings. Go down to Cub. Where is it? Conditions lab. There we go. Scroll to the bottom. Okay. Add a new one. And this is going to be called Agonizing Blow. The W. There we go. Go into the settings, maybe? No. Go to save mapping. Alright, we're gonna go here and go here. Go here. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, beautiful. And save. Alright. Relentless Fury. When Tisiphone reduces a player to 0 hit points, she regains hit points and gains temporary boost to her damage, thriving on the suffering of her enemies. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll add that. Alright. Whenever Tisiphone reduces a player to 0 hit points, she may expend all of that creature's remaining hit dice and heal the amount rolled. God, that's fucking brutal. Oh my god. Alright. Torturous Terrain. Tisiphone can alter the battlefield to create spikes, thorns, and other painful hazards that deal damage and potentially slow down or immobilize players. Alright, I'm into that. So, we're talking about what? Spike growth? Wall of Thorns? Both those sound pretty good. Spike growth. Wall of Thorns. Love it. Fantastic. Alright, Charisma Caster. Beautiful. All right, and then I mean, wild magic's the thing. They'll probably just win off of wild magic. Megara, the stern leader. As the leader, Megara is tactical and commanding. She should focus on controlling the battlefield and manipulating both her sisters and the players to her advantage. Commander of Fate. Megara can issue commands to her sisters, granting them immediate free actions or movements, symbolizing her leadership and tactical acumen. Yeah, that's pretty good. So Megara, here we go. Commander of Fate. Alright. As an action, Megara can allow an ally that can see or hear her within 90 feet to immediately take take 2 actions, comma, one of which must be a dodge or dash action. Nice. All right. Man, imagine being able to spell. That'd be so crazy. All right. Immutable decree. Once per encounter, Megara can declare a rule of combat. Violating this rule incurs severe penalties. I mean, she can do that anyways. That's their layer action, right? Is that they can do a divine edict. The Furies declare a new rule. All must abide by this rule. This round, those who do not take 50 true damage and are treated as Oathbreakers. This ability can create and enforce up to 3 new temporary edicts at a time. When a 4th is created, the oldest edict is removed. Okay. Okay. Strategic rearrangement. Megara can rearrange the terrain or teleport players and NPCs to a new location on the battlefield, forcing players to adapt quickly to new tactical situations. I'll just make that a regular ass ability for her. So, strategic rearrangement. We'll go here. Megara. New feature. Megara forces any 2 creatures she is able to see to switch places. This is a teleportation effect. Cool. All right, I'm going to stop the stream now, 8 minutes before the game, so I could eat my dinner. I'm pretty happy with the work we did here today. You might think that I hate Mythic and that I did this because I don't like them. That is not the case. I did this because I love Mythic, and they would want to be punished for destroying the Loom, and I am only giving them what they would want. Anyways, if you'd like to watch this game live, Major Snood, excuse me, is gonna stream it. Otherwise, the VOD will be up on YouTube at some point. I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Oh, and Sam's running a game, Blades in the Dark, so go sign up for it on the server. The link to join the server is in the Twitch description below. Goodbye.